Today we have the YSTool 10-liter pneumatic fluid extractor and dispenser. We're going to demonstrate both of those for you today. This is my personal item that I'll typically use for fluid dispensing and extractions. It can be used for brake bleeding, all kinds of uses for this that we'll describe. I was not sent this device by the company for review. This is my personal equipment. Also, I bought this companion kit, this YSTool adapter set. This adapter set is really useful for those transmissions where you fill them from a fill tube at the bottom of the pan and you have to force pump the transmission fluid in. Typically those models won't even have a dipstick with them, so that's what this is for. Keep in mind that you will need compressed air to work with this tool here, so we're going to go ahead and connect it up. All right, got my compressed air there. I typically run at about 10 to 20 psi. You don't want to overload this thing for sure, and you also don't want your fluids to extract or dispense too quick so you don't make a mess of things. All right, first we're going to go ahead and extract, so I'm going to tighten the lid and seal it up here. We're going to set for extract. So I'm going to turn this valve out. We're going to flip our switch up. You can connect this to a brake bleeder valve. You could put this into the transmission dipstick and draw out transmission fluid from the top if there's no drain plug. You could put this into a differential, anything where you want to extract fluids. We're just going to demonstrate with this bottle of transmission fluid. All right, we just need to squeeze the trigger down and you can see the fluid is extracting. I can also lock the trigger in place there. The container holds up to 10 liters and it actually has measuring marks on there to help you estimate your volume. As we can see from our measurement marks, we've extracted 1 liter of fluid into our device. Now we can go ahead and dispense the fluid. To dispense the fluid, I'm going to just simply turn the valve in here, squeeze our handle. Got my trap container here, and as you can see, we're dispensing the fluid. Again, the more pressure you put, the faster the fluid will go. You really don't want to go too fast, though, because it'll make a mess if you spill. There's our fluid dispensing. Takes about a minute at about 20 psi. To fill up a liter. And after a minute or so, you see we've extracted all of our fluid back into the original container. That's the YSTool 10-liter pneumatic fluid extractor and the companion kit available separately with the adapter. You can check the video description for the link to our Amazon page.